welcome back to my channel. This is me, Alicia. This is your first time here, and if not, welcome back. All right, so this is a spur of the moment video, only because why not? I literally am leaving for Greece tomorrow and I haven't packed a single thing. I have picked out what I am planning to pack. It is very small, it is very minuscule because I plan on doing a lot of shopping over there. But I kind of just want to show you guys like how I'm packing, or like pack with me. So I'll just be packing, and in the meantime kind of like answering your questions on all things related to travel, and then also some tips and tricks on what I personally use in order to book our travel. I book all of our travel. I don't use a travel agent or anything like that. So just some things about how I choose it, what I choose it, what sites I go to, and all that good stuff. So don't know if I'm going to be able to link anything. Probably the only thing I'll be able to link is my luggage and maybe some of the packing cubes. If I can find anything, I can link it. If I didn't link it and you want a link, just shoot me a comment and I'll be able to add that link for you. So without further ado, let's pack some luggage, shall we? Okay, so luggage. I am taking 3 pieces of luggage. I am checking 2 bags, and then I am going to do a carry-on on 1, and then I'll have my personal items. So maybe a total of 4 bags. Question: what goes in my carry-on? And it's a roller. What goes in my carry-on luggage? 1, I will have a change of clothes, because while we technically have like a 5-hour layover in Paris, I always like to bring a change of clothes in case something happens. I know last time we were in, was it Rome? No, it was Barcelona. We got to our hotel early. They went ahead and put all of our checked luggage in the closet. And I was like, ugh. I already had a dress, so I was easily able to change into it. Husband had to stay in his joggers that he'd had on for like 10 hours to go out and explore the city for a little while because our luggage was already locked up. So bring a change of clothes. So I'm bringing a change of clothes, and then I'm also bringing flats. My change of clothes is literally a black knit dress. If you guys have seen the summer dresses video that I did a couple weeks ago, it's that black knit dress, and I'm throwing on some black things with it. Let me pause and then lower the camera so you guys can come down here with me. All right, so now that we're on the floor, like I said, we have in here a change of clothes. I'm also going to put my makeup in here. We'll pack my makeup in just a second. Even though I don't leave until tomorrow, I like to go ahead and pack my makeup up the day before and then use that to do my makeup the next day. That way I know for sure that everything that I have in here is what I need to actually do my makeup. Some people like to wait and do it the day of, and they get mad and they're just like, oh, I messed around and put that brush back into its compartment. I don't do that. I go ahead and pack my makeup up the day before. That way when I'm doing my makeup the next day, I know if I'm missing something. So we'll pack that up in a second. The other thing that I pack in here are some small toiletry items, just simply because like it's an 8-hour flight, 8 or 9 hour flight to Paris. We're in Paris for 5 hours, and then we have a 3-hour flight to Mykonos. So we're gonna be like, it's a lot. So I like to like refresh myself if I need to. So I'll pack some things. First things first, we're packing a thing of toothpaste, sorry. And like I said, normally I have all these travel size items with me, but I was slow on toothpaste, so I went and got that. So toothpaste, of course, we're gonna have a toothbrush. Let me check this. Yes, mouthwash, Listerine. Had to make sure it was like FDA approved or TSA appropriate. I also like to pack a little bit of perfume, and then I'm also going to pack a body cream, and then I'm also going to pack a deodorant. So that's what's going to sit in here. I probably will also pack, I need like a little mini face wash in case I decide to wash my face. Although I don't think I am. I don't think I'm actually going to wash my face when we get to Paris because my makeup will already be done. But just in case, I am going to grab a cleanser. So this is the acne.org cleanser. I like to travel with that. My skin is just not, it doesn't like change. So I have found that if I proactively cleanse with an acne cleanser, like a day or 2 after I get to my location, it's less likely to break out. So I've been using that periodically, and then because of that, I need to pack a couple of my clean skin clubs, the towelettes. I like to use these instead of paper towels or towels on my face, just because I feel like they're better. They don't like hold on to germs. So I'm going to pack those in my carry-on bag, and then a little bit of micellar water. And with that, I'm also going to pack a couple of cotton pads. So all that is going to go in this little cute compartment. I get these little cubby things, and you'll see them because I like to put my clothes in them. Cute cubby thing that goes in my checked bag. So we've got change of clothes. We've got, oh, I need to pack. No, I'll put that in my personal item. Let's see. Mask. They give you one on the plane. It doesn't filter out any light. It's like bright even after you put it on. So I like to bring my own, but I'm not going to put that in my carry-on. I'm going to put that in my personal item so I can reach for it. Let's see. Oh, other thing that I'm going to pack. This is an anomaly. This isn't something that I normally pack, but I have to pack my work laptop just simply because we're not coming back until like August the 27th to 28th. You guys know that's really close to the first of the month, which is very, very busy for me for work. So I'm packing it because worst case scenario, for those that don't know, coming back into the U.S., whether you're vaccinated or not, the U.S. don't care. You have to take a COVID test. And if you are COVID positive, you have to stay in that host country for 7 to 10 days. So you kind of get where I'm going with this. So I'm taking it on the worst case scenario that either I or my husband test positive for COVID coming back, and we have to stay over there for 7 to 10 days. I am still able to do my job, and my job isn't freaking out because I have no access to get my work done. So I'm going to pack that in my carry-on because I don't feel like having to put that in my personal item. What else? Is that it in my carry-on? Yes, I plan on leaving my carry-on. Normally, I will probably pack like a couple of different outfits, maybe like 2 or 3. But I plan on keeping it empty because, like I said, we are stopping in Paris for 5 hours. And if you haven't been to the airport, Charles de Gaulle, not Orly, they have a lot of shopping. Okay, I'm talking about like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Hermes, Zara. They have a lot of things in that airport. So I plan on keeping this as empty as possible because I straight plan on sliding through some of those stores. It's a lot cheaper to shop over there if you don't know. Like, it's cheaper to buy luxury items over there because they're made over there. So you're not having to pay all the taxes that they're having to get through to get them in the States. Also, their price includes basically value-added tax, VAT. And if you're not a European citizen, you get that back at the airport. Hence why all of my things will be like, all of my suitcases are empty. So, all right, that's done. Let us pack our makeup. And then while we're doing that, kind of run you through how I book our travel. So let's go do that. All right, so makeup. I have this thing that I put it in. I got it from Amazon. Probably should get another one because it is so dirty. And then I got this little cute cylinder thing. I got it from Morphe. It's supposed to be for your brushes, but all of my brushes, well, most of them are a little too big, so I use it to put other stuff in, concealer, mascara, all that kind of stuff. So what I normally like to do is lay everything out. Like I've already started doing a little bit of that, like that. Lay everything out, and then I'll put it back, or I'll put it in an orderly fashion in these two things. So that's what I'm doing right now. So travel. How do we decide where we want to go? Normally, me and my husband will sit down, and it's not even really formal. It's just like we're randomly out for dinner or whatever, and we just bring up the subject. Okay, what are the plans that we have to travel for next year? We have our places where it's like bucket list. Both of us definitely want to go. We're going to go together. Or, hey, I want to go, but you don't really have to go. And then maybe that situation where we can go with like our friends or like a sisters type trip. So we didn't really have to do that this year because COVID basically wrecked every travel plan that we had last year. So this year was relatively simple. We knew that we definitely wanted to hit Greece this year. So, because we had Greece, if you guys don't know, we had Greece booked, bought, and paid for. Then we're supposed to go last May. COVID happened, and then that kind of like wrecked it. So we knew we wanted to go sometime this year. So what I did was, I knew we weren't going to go in May because it was still a little too soon. We had just gotten our vaccine towards the end of March. We're just like, it's a little too soon. Maybe we'll wait and go in September. So the plan was to go in September for our anniversary. So, made plans to go in September. I was checking, and normally I like to check Google Flights, and then I like to check Expedia. Those are the two places that I like to check for travel related, especially for flights, because then that kind of gives me an idea on what the number is going to look like. So, when I was checking it for our flights in September, I thought, you know, that's about what we are normally used to paying for a flight. And then I just started checking other like weeks, couple of weeks before, a couple of weeks after, and saw that apparently August is was a little cheaper for us to go. I don't really know why, although someone said maybe that's like, I think September is like maybe one of the peak seasons in Greece. I don't know, but apparently August was cheaper to go, and we're one of those people where we're not tied down to go certain months. Like, we don't have kids yet, so we don't have to worry about going during the summer. Our jobs are pretty flexible, so as long as I'm not gone the first 4 business days of the week, I really can go any other time after that. So our jobs and our lives make it flexible for us to be able to change it at like a moment's notice. That's what we did. So saw online Google Flights that it was cheaper to go in August, so we actually went straight through the airline. So we booked it straight through Air France and was able to go with no issue. So we did book it on Air France, and then we always like to book. So normally I either like to book our flights on either Expedia or directly through the airline, and then we always like to book hotels straight from the hotel. And let me tell you why. Hotels pay XYZ company to have their listing on XYZ site. And so normally what I like to do is I will check those places, Expedia, Booking, hotels.com, whatever, and then I'll check the hotel's website. And most of the time, the hotel's website is the exact same as all these other websites. And I like to go straight through the hotel to earn points and to rewards or anything like that. If there is an instance, like for instance, when our hotel in Santorini was, and I'm throwing out a number because I don't really remember the exact, let's just say Expedia had it for $2,100 the time that we're there. Their website had it for $2,300 the same time we're there. I called the hotel directly. I said, hi, we're trying to book a hotel. You know, these are the dates that we're looking at. We see that Expedia has it for this amount, and we really want to book it directly. Is there anything that we can do? And she said, hi, can you screenshot me the total? So while I was on the phone with her, I screenshotted her, sent her an email, and they honored that. So they were able to honor the exact same price that this other website has. And so a lot of hotels, I've done that before when we went to Paris. It was the exact same situation. I don't know that much about if you're looking like stateside, but I know the 2 times that I did it, we went across the pond. If you call the hotel directly and you give them the information that you're seeing, they will honor the price on that website. So that's what we did. Went directly to the hotel for that. And that's kind of like how I like to book travel. Now, traveler's tip that I just found out like 2-3 days ago. Plot twist. We were supposed to be gone today. We were supposed to be packing up, driving to Atlanta because our flight was supposed to leave at 9:30 today. A life happened, adults happened, and so we had to move our flight to tomorrow. So when I tried to do that, it wouldn't let me move my flight. Like for some reason, Air France's system was just not working at the time, and I couldn't do it through Delta because even though we were flying Delta for part of the leg, the other 75% of the leg was with Air France. So I'm trying to get on the phone with Air France. Luckily, I finally got them on the phone. I said, hi, I'm trying to move our trip by like 1 day. Now, mind you, this was Sunday. We were supposed to leave on today, Wednesday, right? So I was like, hi, we have a flight in less than 3 days. I need to see if it's possible to move it. I just need to move it by 1 day. Nothing else needs to change. I just need to bump it. She said, okay. So she has me on hold. She says, okay, well, it looks like I can bump you and I can move you to a departure out of Atlanta at like 10:30. And I said, hi. I said, do you have anything a little later than that? I was like, we're coming from Birmingham, which is about 2.5 hours away. And honestly, I didn't want to get up that early. And she says, oh, well, why are you checking out of Atlanta, not Birmingham? And I was like, I've just never bothered to check the last couple of times I've tried to do international travel out of Birmingham. I've never can find anything remotely I don't know, useful. So I've just never looked. It's always been Atlanta to wherever. I've never checked Birmingham. She's like, oh, okay. So she's like, okay, give me a second. So then she put me on hold again. And mind you, this is the 4th time I have been in contact with Air France. The last 3 times I got hung up on. And I don't know if it was a problem with the system or whatever, but the first 2 times I was literally on hold. Like there was music playing, da 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 da, and then it would just like hang up. The 3rd time I had called, someone answered, and as they were talking, it hung up. Now, I'm irritated. I'm like, I'm just trying to move a flight. I'm just trying to bump a flight 24 hours, and I can't even get anybody. So the 4th time when I called, I was already irritated, but I'm trying to like put on a professional voice because I know that she ain't got nothing to do as to why I got hung up on the last 3 times. And so she's like, all right, well, give me a second. Let me check into some other flight details. I was like, oh, okay. So she had me on hold. The first 5 minutes, I was like, got it. She must be doing some things. 5 minutes, 10 minutes in, I'm like, sis, what's going on? I'm nervous. I'm like, I don't want to get hung up again. She's supposed to be looking for it. She didn't get, like, I don't have the callback number for her. And about 15 minutes in, I'm like, what's taking so long? Is this why you're like, I could do this online if your system was working. I had to like eat my words because she comes back and she says, so I have good and bad news. I was like, okay. She was like, so the bad news is there's not another, something about, I can't remember the bad news. Maybe, oh, she was like, the bad news is the next flight leaving out of Atlanta is leaving at 4:30. So, because I told her, I said I wanted an evening flight. She was like, so the flight out of Atlanta is leaving at about 4:35. And I was like, all right, okay. She was like, but the good news is I can get you flying out of Birmingham. I was like, say what? She was like, yeah, so there's a flight leaving out of Birmingham. It'll connect in Atlanta, and then you'll be able to make that Atlanta flight that's leaving at 4:30. So basically 5:35. So it's 4:30 my time, it'd be 5:35. And I was like, really? She was like, yeah. She was like, in the way, she was like, everything else stays the same according to you guys. You'll go and you'll come back. She was like, so because you bought a refundable ticket, we'll be able to refund you $375. And I'm like, wait a second. Because then she also has me coming back into Birmingham instead of coming back into Atlanta. So she changed my outbound, like my return flight as well. I was like, wait a second. I was like, so I could fly out of Birmingham, a small airline, and fly back into Birmingham. Once again, a small airport than Atlanta. And I still get back $375? This was her thing. She was like, yeah. She was like, little traveler's tip for you. She was like, because the flights that I had bought our flights like 3 months ago, and she was like, most people buy flights early, and that's great. Just make sure that when you buy them, you buy a refundable flight. And she says, what I would do, which is what I recommend even like my friends and family doing, is a week before your flight, check that same schedule, because if it's cheaper, you can call in. You can't do it online, but you can call in and basically cancel and redo that same exact flight and get a flight credit or get your money back. And so she said, even the flight that I had out of Atlanta, if I would have called in and says, hey, this flight was cheaper, I would have gotten back like 4 something. But because the flights aren't like booked, so they lowered the price to sell more seats. That doesn't always happen. Like, so if it's a busy flight, then just don't even worry about it. But just a tip. And she basically put me on something I never thought about doing before. Now I will literally set my calendar alert a week before to check my flight every single time, to make sure that I'm getting the cheapest route. Now, once again, this doesn't work if you got a non-refundable flight, and it doesn't work if your flight is like packed, but it's just definitely something to think about while you're like traveling and all that kind of stuff. Because like I said, that's $375 that I can now spend somewhere else in Greece, which I fully intend on doing. So, say all that to say, little traveler's tip, check it. I've been talking too much. I'm going to pack my makeup, and then we will get into the 4 or 5 items that I am packing into my big luggage. And then kind of talk to you guys about like some of the, like our scheduled itinerary while we're there. And then let's wrap this up, because I got a feeling this is going to be longer than 30 minutes. And you guys know I don't do videos longer than 30 minutes. So let me wrap this up. Okay, so I kind of got ahead of myself and kind of packed. Well, I've packed most of the stuff. The important stuff I have out here, because I just want to show you guys what I packed. But really quick, I use these. You've seen it before, the black one or the beige one. these little cute packing cubes that I got from Amazon. It's cheaper to get it from Amazon. However, if it's like last minute and you're leaving like tomorrow, you can go to Target. Target has them. They're just more expensive. I think for the pack of either like 6 or 7, I paid $30 at Amazon, and then Target has them for like a pack of 3 for $30. Right? So you're paying for convenience if you get them from Target. So, like I said, I'm putting clothes. I went ahead and put 2 pair of shoes because I don't travel. So that's just another thing. I don't travel with a lot of shoes when I'm going across the pond. If it's a road trip and I can put everything in the trunk of my car, I'm packing all the outfits. However, for like if I'm traveling and it requires a flight, I literally only pack probably 2 or 3 pairs of shoes because I mean, I like to be comfortable and I like to be like comfortable. And so most of the time if I'm like taking a picture, if the shoe matches, then you'll see the full picture. If not, then you'll just see the top, and I'll just like crop the shoes. I'm not the person to travel with like 10 pairs of shoes. So I have 2 pair of sandals that I have in here. I have my sneakers that I'm flying in, pair of white sneakers. These are Ralph Lauren's. I love them because they're like silver and gold, and you have like the little Ralph Lauren here. And then I have my bag that also has my workout gear. So I'm gonna try, this doesn't always work out, but my plan is to work out at least 5 days while I'm gone. I'm gone for a week and a half, so 5 days is definitely doable. So I've packed 3 full outfits of workout gear, where tank tops and biker shorts, they're easy to pack. And then I've got my shoes over here. And then both of our hotels that we're staying in have laundry service, so I'll just get it cleaned. So that's what's in there. And then all the clothes, it looks like a lot over here, but I've got clothes, bathing suits, and then workout gear. So that's the only thing that's over there. And then there's absolutely nothing over, let me move you down. There's nothing right here. These 2, I'm only going to take 2 pair of sunglasses. I fully intend on buying some while I'm over there because they're cheap. So there's nothing over here. So it looks like a lot, but I'm actually not packing a lot because, like I said, I'm saving room. So the only thing that's going to go in this side is all of my hair related stuff. So I plan on wearing wigs while I'm there. That's just another thing. Did I put my wigs already in here? Yep, they're down there. So I plan on doing units just simply because while I'm gonna sit down because my knees, while I love my natural hair, it's very hard to function, especially when you're talking about heat and humidity. And I try to make getting ready as stress-free as possible. So like I pack stick foundation. I don't pack regular foundation. I might do like a little mini makeup routine while I'm over there. Probably will be in one of the vlogs if I can remember the vlog. And then what else? Yeah, so I have 2 units. I actually have a total of 3. 2 that I've already packed, and then 1 which is a curly one that I plan on traveling in tomorrow. So so there's that stuff over here. This is my little compartment that holds my jewelry. Don't pack a lot. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 necklaces over here. I got this from Amazon, so I'll link it. And then you open this up, and then it has rings, earrings, and I've got a couple of bracelets over here. I don't carry, besides the Hamza necklace that I never take off, I don't carry any expensive jewelry. So I don't travel with my like expensive rings or my watches. I definitely don't travel with my wedding ring. There's like a $20 ring that I get from Target that I travel with, just simply because I don't want it to get lost. I used to not wear one. I used to just be like, I'm going with my husband, I'm not wearing one. And then, you know how like an article scares you? I was reading this article, and it was about solo travel, which I can't remember the last time I solo traveled, but me and my husband, we're not those people that have to be like stuck up under each other the whole entire time on vacation. And so we'll have like pockets of hours where he'll find a cigar shop or find a nice bar, and I'll go off and I'll wander around and find like a cute coffee shop and bookstore, and we'll just spend some hours by ourselves. So when I was looking at the article about solo travel, it recommended for women to wear a wedding ring, because let's just say an idiot wants to like kidnap you or rob you, they can look at your finger and tell that, oh man, she's not here by herself. There's someone that will be looking for her or someone that she's here with. So ever since that, I was like, fine, I'll get a little $20 ring from Target. So that's what I plan on wearing tomorrow. This is my toiletries. I think I got this in a PR bag from Pixie, but I love it. So it has all the skincare. I travel with all the travel size stuff except for my moisturizer, and then up here I have like the makeup wipes, my clear skin, and then some hand sanitizer. So that's what's going to be in this one. Stick that in there. And then and this other one is just miscellaneous stuff. It's my lotion. So I actually use the Kiehl's, and it comes in like this nice environmental thing. And then my packs of multivitamins. So if you take vitamins, I will link it below. It's a 30 pack that I get from Amazon, which is really, really good. And I like them because they literally just pop and go. So even like during the day, like if I'm doing a lot of stuff and I just don't have time to go into our little closet to get all the vitamins that I take, I just grab a pack of these. I can't remember. I know it's a multivitamin, an E, a C, maybe a D. I'll link those below. It's really great. If you're over 30 and you're not taking multivitamins, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get them vitamins. All right, and that's it. These are my 2 pair of sunglasses. I'm taking a brownish pair. Cute. Can't remember where I got them from. Pretty sure. 95% of my glasses, Ross, not even Ross, I can't remember the last time I've been in Ross, TJ Maxx and Marshalls, 95% of them. I'm taking these. Like I said, I fully plan on buying some over there. So these say Circus by Sam Edelman. So, and these have nothing. Nothing? Nothing. All right, so we're done packing. Our itinerary for Greece, really quick, we plan on, so our flight, the way it's scheduled is Birmingham to Atlanta. We're in Atlanta for about an hour. Atlanta to Paris. That's an overnight flight. If you can get like their version of, so we're flying Air France. I love flying Air France. Even like if you just get like a regular economy seat, it's just different. I don't know what it is, even though they're owned and operated by Delta. I have no idea. It's just different. We actually got premium economy, which means the seat lets back a little lower. There's a little bit more extra wiggle room. So if you can wiggle that, especially if you're going to be on a flight for 9 hours, I would definitely suggest that. So we have that. And then we're in Paris for 5 hours, and then we go from Paris to Mykonos. And so we're in Mykonos for 4 days. 4 days. And then we're going to take the ferry from Mykonos to Santorini, and then we're in Santorini for 4 days, and then we are going from Santorini to Paris. We're in Paris overnight, so we have like a 27-hour stay in Paris, and then we go from Paris to Atlanta, and from Atlanta to Birmingham. So we are doing a little island hopping while we're there. We could have taken a flight to Santorini from Mykonos, but I really wanted to experience the ferry. We got a high-speed ferry, so I'm excited. The hotels that we're staying at, I will do those after, because I'm pretty sure this video will be going live as I'm in Mykonos, and just for safety reasons, I don't want to give the name of the hotel until we come back. So I will put those in the vlog, but they were really helpful. Like, as soon as I booked it, they said, hey, what can we help to make your stay better? They're going to pick us up from the airport. They're going to drop us off at the ferry or the port. And then the hotel in Santorini is going to pick us up from the port, take us to the airport. I've already scheduled a massage for both hotels. It's just the hotels over there, I don't know what it is, but the customer service is giving more than what I thought it was going to give. And I'm extremely appreciative. So, yeah, that is our travel itinerary. Like I said before, I'm really going to try to vlog. Maybe not try to vlog everything, because I think that's what it is. I feel like if I'm not vlogging every single thing, I'm just not going to put it up there, because I'm just like, y'all don't want this half done vlog. But I'm going to force myself to vlog. I'm pretty sure it will have to be 2, if not 3 different vlogs, and I'll probably have them like I won't have them like every Sunday. Like, you guys know I post every Sunday. I probably won't do that. I'll probably just have maybe a Wednesday and a Sunday and then another Wednesday, so that you guys can get it relatively close in together. What else? I think that's it. I am going to do a separate video from that. So a what I wore this week vacation edition, like actual stuff that I wore. I thought that was like really good. It's, I mean, more than a week. So probably we'll start it Saturday because we leave Thursday. We get to Greece on Friday. That's a lot. So I probably will start it Saturday. So it'll go from Saturday until the next Saturday when we leave. So it'll be a whole week of outfits that I'm really excited about. I'm a serial changer while on vacation. So even though I only brought 5 outfits, it was the sole purpose of shopping while I'm there. So there will be more than just 7 outfits. I'm known to change, okay, in a heartbeat. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. This video is getting relatively long. If there is a topic that you want me to touch on when I get back, or like a travel related question I did answer, please leave it in the comment box and I will make sure to get to that video or get to that question while I'm vlogging or editing or something. So if you have made it to this very long video and you have not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. Also click the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from me. As always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and do all the things that the other YouTubers tell you to do. And I'm going to catch you guys later. Bye.